Okay, to be honest, man, I don't even know where this is going, but shout out to this guy for these incredibly cryptic intro clips. We should probably get to the actual video. Hey, so what is going on, everyone? It is me, Mr. Mario, and you might be wondering why the hell I'm doing this commentary video over gameplay as opposed to actually releasing ModChat that would be something somewhat beneficial. Well, you know what? Instead of me answering that question, how about we just watch Bones smoke up? No, but for real, the dude here with the very lo-fi camera and video quality is one of my favorite artists by the name of Bones, who just released a new free album or mixtape, which he always does, called Paid Programming 2, and it is great. I would highly recommend actually listening to it and downloading it, so I'll remember to put that down below in the description. But on the real, you all might be wondering where the hell the new episode of ModChat is. Well, I will now get to it. Point is, we didn't record it. Now, before you call us lazy or anything, okay, first off, I've been trying to get a hold of Daniel, and Daniel's been a very hard person to get a hold of. No, this isn't the end of ModChat. No, this isn't, us having a fight or anything. It's just he's going through a lot right now. There's a lot of changes and everything, and the dude hasn't even been uploading to his channel, so I can't even use that against him and be like, oh, well, he has time for his channel, but he doesn't have time for the 1 month thing we do. And honestly, it's once a month, and we're about, well, including ModChat Plus, we've done over 20 episodes, at least one episode a month for the past about year and a half, so I think we can squeak away with missing 1 month. I'm not too happy about missing a month because I did want to do it on a monthly basis, but hey, you know what, stuff happens. And if anybody is kind of iffy about this, I'm about to do something really controversial, right? I'm about to leak DMs. Bam! Now, I've censored out some of the stuff here just due to the fact that that's kind of some personal stuff, and Daniel can share as much or as little of it as he wants to on his own channel on his own time, but I'll kind of just fill in the blanks here. I guess, what do I say here? So, he does have a mic that he normally uses, but it's not available to him to record, so he can't even record properly because when Gucci Mane got out of prison, he wanted to record his new album, and he didn't want to go to his regular place, so he ended up going all the way to Daniel's house for some reason, and woke him up at 4 in the morning and said, Daniel, quick, you are the YouTuber known as Modbot or Dopeswanner or Dopesoner930 or whatever the fuck you're called. I need to record my new album right now. It's gonna be hot fire. And then at that point, when Daniel and his whole family was asleep, he woke everyone up and said, everyone wake up, Gucci Mane is home. He's finally home. And his dad looked at him and said, Daniel, why the fuck did you wake me up? And then his mom looked at him and said, Daniel, I swear if you have me on your live stream drinking Fireball and shots again, I am going to be very disappointed in you, which as we all know is the worst thing a parent can say to their child. So at that point, Daniel decided to let go of his parents' regard and let Gucci Mane inside of his room, where he proceeded to record the first track off his new album called Everybody Looking, but the track was so fire that it ended up melting Daniel's microphone, and then he said, Guwop, I cannot record ModChat anymore, and Gucci Mane just didn't care at that point. Alright, to be honest, story time over, let's get back to the real topic here. Okay, story behind that. I was talking with some friends one night and we were laughing about that scene and we were wondering how it would sound if it was slowed down really, really slow, like 800%. So I slowed it down a bunch and that was it. You know what's scary? Just imagine you wake up one morning and that is the first thing you see, like just that clip right there, like that is right in front of your face and that's the first thing you see, just like that demonic stomach just staring at you. Good God, at that point I would just be done for the day. I'll be straight up. I couldn't do anything else. As you can see, that is Daniel saying that we can blame him for it. So blame Daniel or Modbot or Dopeswanner or the Dopes. God, how many names does this dude have? Blame Daniel for this, but no, it's all good. I've actually understood what was going on and I just thought I should bring it to the forefront and let you all know, because with all the stuff that's happening on the channel, the modding videos leaving, some of the modding videos coming back, the strikes and all that stuff happening, the upload schedule being iffy, the different types of content, all that stuff, some people have been wondering what's been going on. They've been wondering if there's going to be any modding content at all, even including ModChat. Some people have wondered if we're going to be renaming ModChat or if it's over or what it is. No, ModChat is still happening. It's just this has all happened at the worst possible time. In fact, in June, we ended up releasing that episode so late because I had the strikes. I had one strike at the time, like in early June, and I wasn't getting it resolved. And then I was going to be waiting on Daniel to upload it to his channel, but for some reason, I was able to upload longer videos to my channel, so we ended up just doing simultaneous uploads. So long short of it is we didn't get it recorded because Daniel's been uber busy. I've been doing stuff as well too, but we're going to try and make it up. Maybe we'll do 2 episodes or something, I don't know, but there's going to be some changes coming up, which I'll kind of get into as well here. You know, while I'm doing more editing on my videos, maybe I should just keep this segue. I think it's pretty powerful, it sends a great message, and it definitely gets the job done because you know that we're going to transition from one topic to another. So first off, I'll just say this. For episodes of ModChat, I'm not saying this for SEO purposes or anything. Comment what you think and what you want from the episodes. The reason being is that we do want that feedback, and in order to make the show better, we need feedback for that. And in addition to that, we would love to know what episodes and ideas that you all have in order. Now, another thing that is with that, which we have heard time and time again, is face cams. Now, I don't think we're going to be doing an actual video podcast, but we might even do something a bit better. Daniel and I were actually talking about this a few months ago. We were wanting to do live stream, which he wanted to do before, and I'll be straight up. I'm not the live streaming person, right? I don't know if it's just me being antisocial with live streams or what, or maybe it was because I think it was in like 2014, I ended up doing Extra Life with my friends for 24 hours, and I live streamed for 24 hours. And that was not fun. That wasn't like, it was cool, but at the same time, it's like, I didn't really feel like I was hanging out with friends because, to be honest, you're really not. You're kind of just performing the whole time, and that burned me out on live streams for a while. And then I tried live stream about a year ago, and that fell through because my connection was just doing iffy things. But recently I actually ended up live streaming. I did a test live stream on the channel for about an hour. It went effortlessly, and you know what, we had a lot of fun. So if you were out for the live stream, thank you very much for making that test worthwhile. It seemed to go all smooth, and because of that, I now have hope in live streaming again. So I think what we might do is we might just do a Google Hangouts type thing, and then from there, what will happen is we'll do the whole episode live streamed. We might do a thing where we talk about what we want to, and then probably the second half of the episode, we cut away to user questions and all that stuff, so we answer your questions and you can get those in. And then what happens is once the live stream is over, the live stream goes offline, video gets rendered out on YouTube, and then it releases a video form. So at that point, anybody who ended up missing the live stream version ends up getting the archived video version of it, and from there, I'll just download the video, rip the audio, and throw it onto Podbean, and then it will feed into iTunes, Google Play, all that other stuff. So anybody who does want the MP3s will still be able to get that, just if they don't want to see our faces. But dude, I completely understand. If you're watching a video on YouTube, you might not want to see a still image for an entire hour, but that's kind of how the podcast has been. And also for me, it just hasn't really made too much sense to just have an hour worth of random gameplay on there if we're not talking about a specific game. Also, last thing, finally with the uploads and everything, so last month we ended up doing something we haven't done before, and we ended up uploading the episode of ModChat to my channel and Daniel's channel at the same time. Originally, I was handing off the upload reins to Daniel, but then I found out I can upload longer than 15-minute videos with my strike, so we just decided to release them simultaneously and see what happened. And surprisingly, it actually worked out pretty well, because there's always people who watch ModChat on my channel who don't know who Daniel is, and there were people on Daniel's channel who didn't know who I was, and they hadn't even known what ModChat was or ever listened to it, so we got first-time listeners off that from his channel. Now, that's actually something we had talked about before, but then it kind of got to the point where, before we released it, we were kind of like, you know, let's just upload this to my channel, because I was the one doing all the managing and everything, you know, with the podcast itself, with some fees that we had, and just some other stuff, and then, you know, editing the audio and all that. So we were uploading to my channel. Also, I was saying that would work out because I had the larger audience than Daniel, so I would have more reach. But then it kind of got to the point, you know, when I had that strike, I said, Daniel, I'm going to have to rely on you to upload. Then when both of us could upload, we said, let's just upload at the same time. So we're going to try and continue that and upload to both channels because it worked out pretty well. So I don't know how the streaming thing is going to go. Maybe if Daniel hosts a stream, I'll just download and re-upload it to mine, and vice versa. If I host a stream, Daniel will just download it and re-upload it to his. The only issue is, at this point, Daniel's Daniel's upload rate kind of sucks compared to mine, okay? Like, my really only bottleneck at this point is how long it might take me to render out a video. My upload's pretty fast. Like, the last video I gave Daniel, when I had the ModChat episode ready, I uploaded it, sent it to him, and he told me it took him like 6 hours to download. I don't know what was up with that. Then took him even longer to upload, so we're kind of hindered by that at some point. So, we'll try, is what we're saying. We're going to try and make it work simultaneously. Alright, well that took a lot longer than expected. I apologize for that, so I'll try and give you all some of your day back, but kind of TLDWing this at one point at the end here. In short, we are going to continue ModChat. We're skipping a month. Daniel has authorized it. We can blame him for that. We're probably going to be live streaming, so I'm really going to push to see if we can just live stream the episodes from here on out, and we'll see what we can do and see how that will work out. Maybe we could just do like a ModChat, the live episode, and just have that be our test stream or something. But then we're also going to try and upload to both channels at once, so all in all, good stuff. But seriously guys, feedback, that's the other big thing. If you all have ideas, topics you want us to talk about, anything of the sort, seriously, tell us. Don't be shy about it, because I feel like people are way too shy about it. No, just drop it down below in the comment section, man. Tell us what you want us to do on the podcast, and we will take it into consideration, because again, we have been listening to feedback. It's just we haven't implemented it as fast as we would have liked to. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you all for watching, everyone.
Yeah.